There is one thing that we share in common, and it is that pride in who we are as Americans. It is that pride in the foundation of this country and our God-given freedoms enshrined in the Constitution.
I can no longer remain in today's Democratic Party that's under the complete control of an elitist cabal of warmongers who are driven by cowardly wokeness.
So you put the tweet out, and Tulsi's like, I just didn't think it would make any waves. She thought it would just be another average tweet, and like, how many people saw that?
I lost track. A lot of people saw it. You know, we put it, Hawaii is a few hours behind the East Coast, and I think we put it out at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning in Hawaii. I didn't get much sleep last night, and it was less than 10 minutes before it started to blow up. And a few people asked me as I was coming here, they found out I was coming here, they're like, you're going to support Kari Lake. That seems a little odd. No, it's not odd. And that was my answer to this reporter who asked me that question. I said, it's only odd if you're focused on the wrong things. If you're paying attention, you recognize that what we share in common, Kari and I and every one of you, is that pride. And it is the courage that comes with that pride. It is having clear eyes to recognize the very real problems that we face. It is clear eyes to recognize the threats to our safety, to our borders, to our communities, to our families and our kids that are coming from today's so-called woke radical Democrat Party. When we have people in power who deny the existence of objective truth, that leads to a very dangerous place, because that means that whatever they say is true is what they will enforce through their laws. So when they say that as your daughters are in the changing room, in the locker room at school, that if a young boy says, you know what, I'm a girl, and goes into that locker room and sits there and watches girls getting undressed and changed, that's okay. Because there is no such thing as a difference, biological difference between men and women. When you deny the existence of truth, we lose all boundaries in our society. So this is what we are facing today. There will be something tomorrow and something different the next day. They tell us lies and think we're too stupid to notice. They paint these rosy pictures of this country that doesn't exist because of the policies that they're passing. Their attitude towards us is one of condescension, that they know better for us than we do ourselves. We heard about Governor Terry McAuliffe in Virginia last year, who said parents don't get a say in what your kids are being taught in schools. Think about how dangerous that is. I put a tweet out a few months ago that basically said just that. Parents have the right and responsibility to raise their kids, not the government. I didn't think that was a very controversial thing to say. Parents have the right and responsibility to raise their kids, not the government. I got so much crap for that online. People said, there she goes again, crazy Tulsi Gabbard. I don't know. They have forgotten who is most important, the American people. And we're seeing it and feeling it every day. And this is why I'm here to support Kari for governor.
And I know you're an independent, and we love you for that. I said to her on the phone, I said, come on, just come right over to the Republican Party. Just do it.
But I think it resonated so much, Kari, because, and I know this because I've heard from a lot of people over the last few days, because there are so many people who have been feeling the way that I have, who've been recognizing that the Democrat Party leadership, they have gone crazy. They've gone insane. There's no other way to describe it. And yet it's kind of like the emperor has no clothes. Like everybody sees what's going on, but nobody wants to say it out loud.